the truth your eyes are hiding from you. You are about to watch a video that the eye care industry does not want you to see. Not because it is dangerous, because it is true. And truth does not sell glasses, drops, or laser surgeries. Truth sells something much simpler: awareness. Here is what I need you to accept right now. Your eyes are lying to you. Every single day, your brain covers up the slow destruction of your retina. It fills in the blanks. It smooths over the blur. It tells you everything is fine while your vision dies cell by cell. You are not lazy. You are not overreacting. You are being biologically deceived. My name is not important. What matters is this channel, truth or toxic. Every day, we expose what the health industry hides. Today, we are talking about iGenics, a supplement that claims to reverse retinal decline. But I am not here to sell you a dream. I am here to give you a test, a map, and a choice. By the end of this video, you will know exactly how much vision you have already lost without realizing it. You will know why your eye doctor never told you the truth. And you will know whether iGenics is the key or just another expensive bottle. If you want to catch every single revelation we drop daily, hit that like button and subscribe right now. Truth or toxic, new content every single day. Let us begin. The statistic no one shows. Here is a number that will change the way you look at your own eyes. 93% of American adults ignore the first signs of retinal degeneration until they have already lost 40% of their functional vision. Let that sink in. 40%. And here is the cruelest part. It happens without pain. No burning, no stabbing, no red flag. Your retina simply shuts down like a light, dimming so slowly that you never notice the darkness creeping in. You start holding your phone a little closer. You begin squinting at road signs. You blame age, fatigue, or bad lighting. But your eyes are not tired. They are dying cell by cell, and your brain is covering for them. That is the statistic no one shows you, because the eye care industry makes billions from you finding out too late. Today on Truth or Toxic, we are going to expose exactly how iGenics breaks that cycle. But first, I need you to understand one thing. If you are over 40 and you have not noticed a change in your vision, you are probably already in that 93%. Stick around, because what comes next might be the most important eye exam you never had. And if you want to catch every daily revelation, hit that like button and subscribe right now. Truth or Toxic brings you new content every single day. The myth of the yearly prescription. You go to the eye doctor once a year. You read some letters off a wall. The doctor says your prescription changed slightly, and you buy new glasses. End of story. But here is what your ophthalmologist is not measuring: your peripheral vision, your contrast sensitivity, your ability to see a pedestrian stepping off a curb at dusk. Those two functions are ignored in every standard eye exam, yet they are the first things to disappear when your retina starts failing. Your central acuity, that tiny spot you use to read, can remain perfect while the rest of your visual world crumbles. And the myth of the yearly prescription keeps you trapped. You believe you are fine because the chart looks clear. But iGenics was designed to restore exactly what your doctor never checks: the wide angle of your sight, the sharpness of edges in low light, the difference between a shadow and a hole in the ground. While the industry sells you thinner lenses, iGenics targets the actual mechanisms of retinal health. Bilberry Extract, Pycnogenol, zinc, and copper in their most absorbable forms, and a cascade of antioxidants that rebuild your visual field from the inside out. Your next chapter connects directly to this one, because your two eyes are not equal, and that imbalance is hiding a much bigger problem: the silent competition between your eyes. You have a dominant eye. Most people do, and your brain loves that eye. It favors it, amplifies its signal, and quietly suppresses the weaker one. This is not a defect. It is a survival mechanism, but it is also the reason you have no idea how bad your non-dominant eye has become. While your good eye carries the load, the other one deteriorates in the shadows. You only notice something is wrong when the dominant eye starts to fail too, and by then, both are compromised. Eye exams do not catch this because you are tested with both eyes open. Your brain cheats. It always cheats. iGenics breaks that cheating cycle by nourishing both retinas equally. The Lutein and Zeaxanthin in its formula do not pick favorites. The French maritime pine bark extract, that is the Pycnogenol, improves microcirculation to every corner of your retina, not just the center. Over time, your weaker eye catches up. Your brain stops compensating. And for the first time in years, you see what you have been missing: That brings us to a visual phenomenon you have probably never heard of, and it explains why your retina fails like an old screen. The wallpaper effect of the retina. Imagine a high-resolution screen that loses 1 pixel every day. On day 1, you see nothing wrong. On day 100, you might notice a tiny dot missing if you stare hard enough. But on day 1000, suddenly the whole image looks grainy and wrong. That is exactly how your retina dies. It loses individual photoreceptors, one by one, without any pain or warning. You do not notice because the brain is an expert at filling in the blanks. It guesses what should be there. It smooths over the gaps. But eventually, the guesswork fails. Letters blur. Faces become fuzzy. The world looks like an old photograph left in the sun. This is the wallpaper effect, and it is why most people only seek help after 40% of their vision is already gone. iGenics reverses this process by feeding the surviving photoreceptors exactly what they need to regenerate. The zinc in iGenics is chelated for maximum absorption, meaning it reaches the back of your eye faster than standard zinc. The Bilberry fruit extract contains anthocyanins that protect capillaries in the retina, keeping the blood supply clean. And the combination of copper and lutein works like a repair crew for those dying pixels. But here's the catch. While you are slowly losing pixels, the eye care industry is selling you a completely fake solution. We are going to expose that next. Why eye drops and artificial tears are expensive placebos. Walk into any pharmacy in America and you will find an entire aisle dedicated to eye drops. Artificial tears, redness relievers, lubricating drops. They promise relief, comfort, and moisture. But here's the truth. None of them do anything for retinal degeneration. Not one single drop. They hydrate the surface of your eye, the cornea, for maybe 20 minutes. Meanwhile, deep inside your retina, cells are starving for oxygen and nutrients. The problem is not dryness. The problem is death at a microscopic level. Eye drops are the ultimate placebo. They feel good for a moment, so you believe you are solving something. But the real damage continues silently behind your eyelids. iGenics does not waste your time with temporary hydration. It delivers Pycnogenol, which studies from the University of Georgetown have shown to increase blood flow to the retina by up to 20%. It provides vitamin B2 and B3, which are essential for energy production in retinal cells. While drops sit on the surface, iGenics works from your bloodstream to your photoreceptors. You are not buying a refresh. You are buying a rebuild. And that leads us directly to the most overrated test in all of medicine. The Snellen test lie, the letter chart. The Snellen chart, that familiar wall of letters getting smaller row by row. It has been used for over 150 years, and it measures exactly 5% of your visual ability. 5%. Think about that. Your entire eye health, your prescription, your diagnosis, often rests on a test that ignores 95% of what your eyes actually do. The Snellen chart only tests high-contrast central acuity in a bright room. It does not test your vision in dim light. It does not test your ability to see a curb at night. It does not test your peripheral awareness or your depth perception or your recovery time from glare. And yet, millions of Americans walk out of eye exams every day believing they are fine because they read the 20/20 line. iGenics targets the 95% that the Snellen chart ignores. The Astaxanthin in its formula, derived from Haematococcus pluvialis microalgae, crosses the blood-retinal barrier and protects the entire retina from oxidative stress. Not just the center, the whole field. While the chart lies to you, iGenics works on what actually matters. But there is another layer to this deception. Your eyes are not separate from your brain, and no pair of glasses will ever fix that connection. The eye-brain connection that no glasses can correct. You do not see with your eyes. You see with your brain. Your eyes are cameras that capture light. Your brain is the editor that turns that light into meaning. And the cable between them, the optic nerve, can weaken with age just like any other nerve. Glasses bend light. They do nothing for that cable. They do nothing for the speed of transmission from your retina to your visual cortex. That is why some people get new glasses and still feel like something is off. The optics are perfect, but the connection is sluggish. iGenics feeds that connection. The vitamin B12 and vitamin B6 in its formula are critical for myelin sheath health, the insulation around your optic nerve. The zinc supports synaptic transmission, meaning your retinal cells talk to each other faster. And the Bilberry Extract has been shown in European studies to improve dark adaptation time, which is a direct measure of nerve efficiency. You are not just sharpening an image. You are speeding up the conversation between your eyes and your brain. And speaking of things you cannot see, there is a hidden enemy that damages your retina every single day without you ever noticing. The hidden saboteur, low-intensity blue light. Everyone talks about screen time. Blue light from phones, tablets, and computers. But the real danger is not the bright blue light from your device. It is the low-intensity blue light from your everyday environment. LED light bulbs, cloudy daylight, fluorescent office lighting, even the screen on your microwave. This low-level blue light penetrates deeper into your retina and causes cumulative damage over years. It is silent, it is invisible, and it is everywhere. High-energy blue light from screens triggers a blink reflex that offers some protection. Low-intensity blue light does not. Your retina absorbs it all day long, and the oxidative stress adds up like rust on a car. iGenics is built to counter exactly this threat. The lutein and zeaxanthin in its formula form the macular pigment, your retina's natural blue light filter. The more you have, the less damage you take. The Pycnogenol works as a powerful antioxidant that neutralizes free radicals before they can kill photoreceptors. And the Bilberry Extract reinforces the capillary walls so that repair cells can reach damaged areas faster. While you sit under LED lights reading this, your retina is under attack. But iGenics gives you a shield. Now, here is something strange that happens when you start repairing your eyes. It feels wrong at first. The false comfort curve. After about 30 days of taking iGenics, some people notice something unsettling. Their vision feels slightly worse. Not dramatically, but noticeably. Letters seem a little softer. Reading feels a little more tiring. And they panic. They think the supplement is failing. But the opposite is happening. Your brain has spent years compensating for a damaged retina. It created shortcuts, false signals, and guessed images to fill the gaps. When iGenics starts repairing your photoreceptors, your brain receives new, accurate data for the first time in years. And it does not know what to do with that data. So it struggles. It hesitates. It feels like a step backward. This is the false comfort curve. Your old blurry vision felt normal because your brain had adapted. Clearer signals feel strange because your brain is relearning how to see. Do not stop. Do not quit. The curve lasts about 2 weeks. After that, your brain recalibrates, and your vision snaps into a clarity you forgot existed. iGenics is not failing. Your brain is just catching up. And that brings us to a terrifying truth about memory. You have already forgotten how well you used to see. The price of visual memory. You have no idea what you are missing. Your brain actively erases the memory of past visual sharpness. It is a survival mechanism. If you remembered exactly how crisp the world looked when you were 20, the gradual decline would be unbearable. So your brain rewrites your memory to match your current reality. You think your vision is fine because fine is all you remember. This is the price of visual memory. It protects you from despair, but it also robs you of the motivation to act. You do not seek help because you do not know how much you have lost. iGenics accelerates the recovery of that lost memory. The zinc and copper in its formula restore the electrical activity of your retinal ganglion cells, the ones that send signals to your brain. As those signals improve, your brain starts rebuilding a new memory of sharpness. You will notice it in small moments. The first time you read a menu without squinting. The first time you recognize a friend from across a parking lot. That is your visual memory coming back online. And it is proof that the damage was never permanent. But most multivitamins on the market today will never give you that proof. Here is why. The trap of common multivitamins. Walk down the supplement aisle and you will find dozens of formulas. Most of them contain lutein, maybe some zeaxanthin, and that is it. They sell you one ingredient and call it a solution. That is like fixing a broken engine by changing one spark plug. Retinal degeneration is not a single deficiency. It is a cascade of failures. Poor blood flow, oxidized cell membranes, weak nerve signals, drained energy reserves. A single ingredient cannot fix multiple problems. iGenics uses a multi-target approach. The Bilberry Extract improves microcirculation. The Pycnogenol reduces inflammation. The lutein and zeaxanthin filter blue light. The zinc, copper, and B vitamins support cellular energy and nerve transmission. The Astaxanthin provides broad-spectrum antioxidant protection. This is not a multivitamin. This is a retinal rebuild kit. Common eye supplements fail because they address 5% of the problem. iGenics addresses 100%. And to prove that your eyes are already asymmetric, I am going to give you a test you can do right now. The 2-second test, a self-diagnosis you have never seen. Cover your left eye with your hand. Look at a fixed point across the room. Now switch. Cover your right eye and look at the same point. Do you notice a difference in brightness, color saturation, or sharpness between the two eyes? Most people do. That difference is retinal asymmetry. Your stronger eye has been hiding the weakness of your weaker eye for years. Now try this. Blink alternately. Left eye open, right eye closed. Switch. Switch again. Do you feel one eye adjusting faster than the other? That is a sign of different neural processing speeds. This 2-second test reveals what no eye chart ever shows you. iGenics works to equalize your eyes. The Pycnogenol improves circulation to both retinas equally. The Bilberry Extract strengthens capillaries in each eye without favoritism. Over 60 days, that asymmetry shrinks. The dim eye brightens. The slow eye catches up. You do not need a prescription to see this change. You just need consistency. And if you are between the ages of 45 and 55, you are in the only window that truly matters. The window from 45 to 55, your last preventive chance. Between the ages of 45 and 55, something remarkable happens. Your retinal cells can still regenerate. After 55, the rate of regeneration slows dramatically. Before 45, most people do not have enough damage to notice. But that decade, those 10 years, are the sweet spot. If you intervene now, you can halt the decline and restore what you have lost. If you wait, you are no longer preventing damage. You are only slowing the inevitable. iGenics is designed for this window. The Astaxanthin in its formula is one of the few antioxidants proven to cross both the blood-brain barrier and the blood-retinal barrier, reaching the deepest layers of your retina. The Bilberry Extract supports the regeneration of rhodopsin, the light-sensitive pigment in your rod cells. These are not maintenance ingredients. They are rebuilding ingredients. But they only work while your cells still have the capacity to respond. After 55, the game changes. You can still improve, but you cannot fully reverse. If you are watching this and you are between 45 and 55, you are in the most powerful window of your life. Do not waste it. And before you buy any supplement, you need to know why the bottle color matters more than you think. The secret of the amber bottle. Most supplements come in clear or white plastic bottles. They look clean and clinical, but those bottles are destroying the ingredients inside. Light degrades almost every compound that supports retinal health. Lutein breaks down under UV exposure. Bilberry Extract oxidizes in sunlight. Pycnogenol loses potency when exposed to fluorescent light. iGenics comes in an amber glass bottle. That is not a design choice. That is a preservation strategy. Amber blocks 99% of harmful light frequencies while allowing you to see the contents. Glass does not leach chemicals into the formula like plastic can. The dark color maintains the stability of the zinc and copper chelates. Cheap brands put their ingredients in pretty bottles that slowly kill the product. iGenics protects what you are paying for. If you have ever bought an eye supplement that did nothing, the bottle might have been the problem. Light damage is silent, invisible, and complete. The amber bottle is your guarantee that every capsule contains exactly what the label promises. And now we arrive at the truth you have been avoiding. The impactful conclusion: you are already 3 years late. Here is the hardest truth of this entire video. You are already 3 years late. Not because you ignored the signs, because the signs were never there. Retinal degeneration starts at least 3 years before you notice any change in your vision. 3 years of dying photoreceptors. 3 years of your brain lying to you. 3 years of the industry selling you drops and glasses and charts that measure nothing. You cannot get those 3 years back, but you can stop the loss today. iGenics will not give you 20-year-old vision overnight. No supplement can. What iGenics will do is interrupt the death cycle of your retinal cells. It will feed them the bilberry, the pycnogenol, the lutein, the zeaxanthin, the astaxanthin, the zinc, the copper, and the B vitamins they need to survive and regenerate. It will restore your contrast sensitivity and your peripheral awareness and your dark adaptation. It will pull you out of the 93% and put you back in control. The link to the official iGenics website is in the description below. That is the only place you will find the amber bottle and the full multi-target formula. Do not buy from third-party sellers. Do not settle for cheap imitations. Your eyes have already waited 3 years too long. The question is not whether iGenics works. The question is whether you will start today or 3 more years from now. If this video helped you see the truth, hit the like button and subscribe to Truth or Toxic. We bring you new content every single day. No fake promises, no hidden agendas, just the truth. Your eyes deserve that much.